Well, the only game in town tonight for most of the U.S. was Wheatfield to Kewanna to about Mexico, Indiana, our northern counties. We had a little weak cold front again right up here near Chicago, and where the lake breeze intersected it, that gave enough of a trigger for a storm to form and then bust through the cap. And when you bust one storm through a cap with hundreds around you, boy, plenty of food to feed on. And we had two storms work down the lake breeze boundary. But now the storms are just collapsing. They are done. We won't see any storms for the rest of the night. And actually, this is kind of interesting too. As that storm in Miami County collapsed, I actually noticed the temperature at Wabash went up. There may have been a heat burst near Wabash. The storm is collapsing, it's raining, and then as the rain totally evaporates, the wind hits the ground and it can compress and make for a heat burst. That's maybe what we had near Wabash, Indiana. The front is still about right here, and it's slowly sinking southward. So you combine the lake breeze boundary and that front and higher humidity tomorrow, can't rule out a couple isolated storms. But other than that, it's the big upper ridge that is encompassing much of the U.S. and the heat, folks, it's going to hang on for a long time around here. In the meantime, though, 103 at the TV station today. You know, the Purdue Airport at 101, 106 at Monticello, 102 Logansport. We had 100 at Fowler. Morocco and Rensselaer, you did not hit 100, 98 and 99 respectively. And tonight, it is still 87 at Lafayette, but a little rain cooled up in the north, and also the lake boundary, which is getting more and more diffuse with time. It's cooled at 81 at Logansport, and it's 87 currently at Crawfordsville. Tomorrow, maybe a couple isolated storms, morning right through afternoon. It will be more humid. Heat index to 111, while the high near 100, and a wind generally out of the southwest. And there are the other highs tomorrow, generally about 98 Winnemac, 98 Logansport, 96 Rochester, 101 Attica. You might be one of the lucky ones that get a storm to pop through that cap we've got, and maybe a storm or two popping through Saturday with the sun around. Still hot, mid to upper 90s, even 100 Crawfordsville down towards Perrysville, 97 at Lafayette. So there's the front, and again, any sort of lake breeze may pop an isolated storm or two tomorrow, as well as Saturday, with highs pretty close to 100. Be just a hair cooler at 97 Saturday, 94 dry Sunday, dry next week. Very dry pattern. 96 Monday, 100 Tuesday, and we may have the hottest 4th of July since 1936 with a high of 99 degrees, and then we're back to 101 on Thursday. You know, Dan, tonight shows you how much Lake Michigan affects the weather even in our viewing area. All it took was one trigger, and when it's 105, a storm, that is food. That storm will grow a lot, and we had those two storms do that.
Okay, well, and I know you were all on top of it all night long, so thanks, Chad.
Sure.
Well, you know, and you got a lot